This is the Mankeel MK086, and guys, has a peak power of 800 watts, battery 48 volts. It costs around $380, and if you use my discount coupon, costs around $360. That's a lot for the money. Indicators, check the link down below for the current price. So in this review we're going to put it to the test in the real world, and guys, check the subtitles. I'll try to make a conversion between metric and Imperial. This is not a paid review. This scooter was sent for me for free, I get to keep it, but all opinions are my own, no money was exchanged. Right, before we start, let's do a quick unboxing, quick walk around, and then we're gonna put it to the test in the real world. Alright guys, so let's do the unboxing very quickly and do a quick walk around. Okay, out with the box, and looks like the only thing we need to do is connect the handlebar there and tight 4 screws, 2 on the front, 2 on the rear. Let's have a look what's in the box. So we have our charger, an output of 1.5 amp. We have our user manual, and for some reason I received 2 power leads, but there's only one there. Next, let's assemble the handlebar with the supplied screws. Okay, so let's do a quick walk around, and as you can see where it's folded, it's pretty compact, weighs around 18 kilos. Of course it's heavier at the rear because of the motor, and to unfold like so and lift it. Locking mechanism, just that and you are good to go, and then the other way around, just push this up and do the thing, it will attach there. Nothing too complicated, and what I can say, it's a pretty good looking scooter, guys. What do you think? You got those details in green, Mankeel there, and on the stem as well. And you got these details here on the wheels matching the color. I believe you can get orange and black if I'm not mistaken. We got the handlebar here with a QR code to download the app, which we're gonna have a look in a minute. Alright, so let's start with the handlebar. We got our bell there. This is to fold the scooter, as I showed before. We got our indicators, and it will see it there on the handlebar and on the rear wheel. Looks pretty bright, guys. Nice. And now it's in parking mode because I just used the app to lock it. This is pretty cool. So basically it's locked, and if we try to move it, you can feel some resistance. Try to move it, it will beep at you. Yeah, and the front light will blink sometimes as well. Nice. We have unlocked it, so I'll show it up in a minute. First, let's just continue. So you got your brake levers there, mechanical brakes in this case. The grips, they look like a rubber material. And of course we have our display. You can see our current speed, kilometers, we can change it to miles. Our mode, in this case drive. So we got sport, and we got eco, and drive. Light on and off. Over here we got our throttle, so thumb throttle in this case. Cables are wrapped in this red material, which I like. More cable wrapping there. Locking mechanism, and on the front we got a reflector, and our suspension, fork style, and our brakes. This brake on the front is 120 mil, ever so slightly smaller than the one on the rear, which is 140. Build quality, as I mentioned before, looks pretty steady. You got this matte effect in a lime green. We got our deck here, again rubberized material. It's not super wide, guys, but at least it's long. And looking at the rear, we got some more reflectors. We got the indicators as seen before, and yeah, mechanical brakes. 140 mil disc for the rear, and we got the light on the back. When you brake, it will flash, and if you have the light on, it will stay on. If you brake, it will flash anyway. Battery, 48 volt battery, 10.4 amp hour. it should give you a range of 45 kilometers according to the manufacturer. Of course, we're going to put it to the test, maybe do a separate video on the range. Looking here on the back, we can see our motor. You can see the 500 watts. That should be the nominal power. I'm just assuming, as the manufacturer claims, 800 watts peak power. In terms of max speed, should be around 40 kilometers an hour. Over here we can see our charging port under this rubber red thing, so you just plug it there. Rear suspension as well, let me just show you. You can see the springs there. In terms of tires, 10-inch front and rear, and these are tubeless tires, so thumbs up for that. Water resistance IP54, meaning it should be okay for light rain, normal splashes, but guys, careful, this is not waterproof. Don't drive it in heavy rain, the manufacturer doesn't recommend that. You know guys, looking at the app really quickly, so you can see there on the top your battery level, your driving mode. For example, if you change it there, it will change there on the app. Of course, you can lock the scooter as we've seen before. The park there. Cool. You can see your mileage, so you can start your ride, it will track the ride, etc. And at the bottom here, you can see cruise control on and off, headlights on or off. Start mode, meaning you don't have to push it with the feet. And on the modes, you can change it there as well. And if you go deeper into the menus, guys, so you can change the units and you can set different max speeds for each level. For example, level 3, you can go up to 99 kilometers an hour. I'm sure you can't reach that, but you have the options to limit, for example, 25 kilometers, which is the limit on a lot of European countries. Another cool thing is you can see your battery status there, battery cycle times, current voltage, etc. So very comprehensive app, guys. And another cool feature is, because it's on walking mode, you can see the headlight is flashing, same as the rear light, and if we brake, yeah. Alright guys, so without any further ado, let's go outside, let's see what this MK086 is all about. Alright, so let's put it to the test. I'm gonna try the mode, speed, etc, braking, you know, usual stuff. Alright. In terms of the rider, 6 foot, 100 kilos, so pretty heavy for the scooter. This of course is a 800 watt peak power scooter, in the motor says 500. It is what it is, but we're gonna put it to the test. Feels quite comfy, and wow, the torque. It's not super powerful, but guys, it does have torque. So currently 15 kilometers an hour. This is the max speed you're gonna get in drive mode. Of course, you can put it to sport. I don't think we're driving at 45. I think, yeah, that might be wrong. All right, it's comfy, it's quiet. Now we're going uphill. And yeah, it's keeping the torque and everything. No complaints here. Brakes seem okay. What I found it funny is, like, we're doing 40 kilometers an hour, which I know it's not true. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna bring the Strava app with a GPS. So we have our Strava app here, and as you can see, something is off with the display. It's showing 30 kilometers an hour and we're doing half of it, 15. Yeah, we're doing 40 on the display and 20 on the Strava app. It doesn't make too much sense to me, but yeah, it is what it is. So 45 and we're doing 23, 26, 27, 29. Yeah, something is definitely off with the speed on the display. The other mode, I think it's just mode 3 that is wrong. Okay, so 15 kilometers an hour and we're doing 14, so that is correct. I forgot we had cruise control on, so yeah, I'm not accelerating, which is quite good. So I won't be able to tell the max speed of the scooter because it won't be real. I need to set it on the GPS, etc. In terms of the riding, it's quite good. It's comfy, it's fast. And brakes, guys, well, brakes are good. So guys, in terms of acceleration, okay, let's do it to 15 kilometers an hour because it's the only one we know it's real. So 1, 2, 3, let's go. So yeah, there you go. I would say this is a fast scooter for its price. So let's go uphill here, guys. It's keeping up the speed. Let's do the curve. Cruise control kicked in, but we need to brake. Wow, brakes are good. What I can say, guys, is for the money, this is a pretty good scooter, and I love to test it because it's so nice to ride this here in real world. Of course, this road's almost closed, but you get the idea. It's just a shame we cannot see the speed. Okay, braking test. Wow, it's a bit scary, but I think does the job pretty well. Yep. Another cool feature is this indicator, so you'll hear it and you can see it there on the handlebar. So there's a light there and a light on the back, and it's pretty visible. Guys, so far so good. I really enjoy this scooter. In terms of comfort, it's quite easy to see. This is a comfortable scooter, so I'm jumping on the scooter. So double suspension, so you got the fork on the front and the springs on the back, as you've seen in the walk around. Cruise control kicked in, so you don't need to worry about having your thumb there. Quite nice. And yeah, guys, look at this. Moving around, feels comfortable. I'm jumping on the scooter, literally. I think it's a very comfortable scooter for everyday use, and for the money, I'm not sure what else can you ask for. It's such a shame about the speed on the display. I think the problem is the speed limit here. So it's set to 46, so it will show 46 no matter what. So if we change this to 99, I'm pretty sure we're gonna do 99 there on the display. So let's just try it. Yeah, as you can see, we're doing 60 and we almost stopped. So full throttle, 99 kilometers an hour. Easy, guys. Of course, this is not true. It's a bug, guys, on the display. We are almost stopping doing 50 kilometers an hour. Mankeel needs to revise this because it makes no sense at all. Yeah, guys, so my thoughts, so far so good. I think this will do a pretty good commuter, especially for the price. I'll do a separate video on the range. So we start with full battery and now we have 3 bars. And yeah, guys, overall, so far so good. Comfort, I'm jumping on the scooter. Yeah, not too bad. Check the price below. Let me indicate here, there's a car behind us. And as you can see, the indicator is quite visible. Good looking scooter, guys, right? I like the green on the wheels as well, the matte green there. You can see there on the handlebar the indicator, and it's daylight. Got our main light. On the front we have our fork suspension, street tires, brake discs on both wheels. Yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. What else can we get within this price range? I think this is meant to be, of course, an agile scooter, easy to carry, take it to work, enough power for everyday use, or every rider, not just for kids. Adults can use it as well. Yeah, cruise control. I'm gonna do a turn here without any throttle. In terms of the deck, guys, so big shoes, one in front of the other, it's alright. The deck is a bit narrow, so if you put like that, yeah, it's a bit narrow, but it's long enough to put the feet like this. And there's no rear support to put my feet like that. I think I will break the fender, if that makes sense. So you need to ride it like this. It's alright, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I think it's lacking the rear feet support. So we spent 20% of the battery in 5 kilometers. Of course, this is not so straightforward. It means if we keep it everything the same, 25 kilometers of range with my weight, etc. But again, guys, I'm going to test it, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to do a separate video on the range. Looking at the Strava app, max speed we did 37.9 kilometers an hour, so on the GPS. This will match what the manufacturer says, max speed around 40 kilometers an hour. There you go, 38 on the GPS. I think it's pretty reasonable. Okay, guys, so let's wrap the video. Overall, I believe this MK086, it's a pretty good scooter if you consider the price. 800 watts peak power motor and a battery of 48 volt. It's comfortable, has indicators, everything you need for good commuting, 10-inch tires. Yeah, guys, in terms of weight, it's not too heavy as well, and it's comfortable to ride. I'm going to leave a link and a discount coupon down below in the video description so you can save some money. And guys, if you enjoyed the video, click the like button and stay tuned for more. I'm going to do a range test on this MK086. Like always, guys, thank you very much for watching, and hope I can see you all in the next one.